So after yesterday's abysmal video where I had no momentum, no energy, just it wasn't there, I was like, all right, I got to change this up. I got to get a process. Like, just what I was doing wasn't working. I was like, I'll find something, blah, 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 like whatever. It doesn't matter. It was not working. So I was like, how do I want to structure this? And I was like, well, it's 2026. I have AI, so let's do it. So I hit up my friend Jim and I, right? Big fan. We're homies. And I was like, all right, this was the prompt I used. You are Casey Neistat. I want to do daily vlogs for a bit, build the skill set, and get out of my comfort zone. What is the daily process I can do to make vlogs? A bulleted list is fine. To which Jim and I replied, hey, Daryl, you want to do the thing? All right, Daryl, you want to do the daily thing? You want to bleed for the craft? Good. Daily vlogging is the SEAL training of filmmaking. It's not about making a movie. It's about the discipline of finishing. I have my 9 to 5 in HR. I have a life. That's technically my roommate's dogs. It's not a hindrance. It is my material. Here's the operational framework I'm going to use to survive and actually ship a video every single day. The setup the night before: dump your SD cards and charge batteries before I sleep. Wake up to empty cards and full batteries. Technically I have a phone, but I get the gist of it. If you have to fiddle with gear in the morning, you've already lost. No, it makes sense. Get momentum, take the easy win, and run with it. So the rough idea: write down one sentence on a sticky note about what tomorrow is about. It can be simple. I'm tired of training for the Spartan race, or Nashville traffic is stealing my soul. I need a target before I even start shooting. Love it. I'm here for it. The hook: I live in Nashville. Use it. Set up the camera immediately when I wake up. Get the sunrise, the dog's doing something, coffee brewing. This is my establishing shot. Tells the audience the day has begun. That's highly repeatable. I'm here for that. The talking head: take the camera on the run, do my morning workout. The best energy is when my heart rate is 150. Talk to the lens while I'm sweating. Solid. I actually need to get lock in on my running. That's a separate video of itself. The grind. For those who don't know, I do HR as my day job, but I can film the context of some of the things I'm doing. The commute, the parking lot to office. Probably not, because I try to keep where I work private, but stuff like that. The coffee break. Things like that to help tell the story of the day. The conflict is usually time. Super valid. I wish I had more of it. Have to get X done, but I also need to buy dog food. I don't really have to buy dogs, but this is what Jim and I told me. And the sun is going down. Narrate the struggle of balancing the suit life with the creator life. I'm dying over here. All right, the execution, the activity. Post-work is when I get to the action. Go play a board game, go to my climbing gym, walk the dogs, something like that. But film it with intention. Don't just point the camera, set it down, walk past it, pick it up. Tripod shots. This is something I was in my mind, but I've never actually thought about out loud, was the tripod shot. Because I do a lot of this, right? I mean, this is an example here. Just imagine if I was holding this instead of my webcam. Talk to the camera. I can do better than that. So it's like, yes, mix in tripod shots. I'm here for that. Before I sit down to edit, talk to the camera one last time. Summarize the day. Did I win? Did I lose? Close the loop on the sentence I wrote the night before. I love that a lot. And it forces structure to the day, but also gives a finite point of like, this is it. Then, ingest, sit down on the computer, drag footage into DaVinci Resolve, my editing platform. The hatchet. Everything at 2x speed. Be ruthless. If it's boring, kill it. If I'm rambling, cut it. I mean, I can't fault that logic. The music. Drop the music in first. Cut the video to the beat. Let the music dictate emotion. This is something I've not thought about, this particular approach to editing, but I think it's interesting because most of my editing has been cut the footage, put music over it, and then adjust the footage. It's like, you know what? Try it the other way. It's an interesting approach. I'm here for it. And ship it. Perfect is the enemy of done. I think that's a saying by Voltaire, if I remember correctly, or something very similar to that. Doesn't matter if the color grade is not perfect or the audio is a little scratchy. Render it, upload it, go to sleep, and repeat. The golden rule. The story is king. Equipment is just plastic and glass. Focus on the narrative arc of my day. And so on from there. I had a few follow-up things like, can I get against down list, etc. But the gist of it is highly repeatable, and I love it. So tonight I'm going to write my first one-sentence idea to record tomorrow and see where the day takes me. Like, I'm genuinely excited to this new approach of vlogging, because I think that's something I struggle with, is lack of structure, just to kind of call myself out here. Like, I have to have a sequence, a plan, something. But I'm also one of those people who doesn't want it to be like so over planned and engineered where it's like down to the second, this is what's happening. There's a time and place for that, sure. But these I don't think are it. So this is the new approach we're going to take. So this is day 3. I called the video yesterday 2.5 because it was trash. So this is the day 3 vlog. So I've got 27 more to go. We're going to run with this framework and see what happens. So that's it. I'm curious though, if you've never vlogged, why? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Just what is your reason for not doing it?